Last time on Masterchef Canada.
Welcome to Casaloma.
The top 11 created elegant platters for the country's fashion elite.
This is delicious.
After the blue team sewed up a win, it was the red team that faced not just one, but two grueling pressure tests.
That glow, it's hard to look at.
Dashing Julia's culinary dreams. Tonight, the top 10 face a mystery box bursting with emotion.
Just show a little love.
And a top secret ingredient
What's in there?
forces the home cooks to fight for their lives.
Oh my god, what is that? Oh god.
Oh my God.
This is a disaster. Woo! I'm the top 10 of MasterChef Canada. What an amazing feeling. Being a teacher is my job, but food is my calling. This is where I'm meant to be. I see the mystery box again, and I'm excited. I think I'm very creative, and if there's anywhere I'm gonna win, it's gonna be on a mystery box.
Welcome back, everyone. In every challenge, we ask you to cook with intelligence and drive, but we also ask that you cook with heart. And in this next mystery box challenge, we want to see that heart more than ever before.
On the count of 3, lift those boxes. 1, 2, 3, lift!
Oh.
Yes. Finally. I love bacon.
In front of you is all-purpose flour, sugar, farm-fresh eggs, and Baysell margarine. All the basic ingredients you'll need to create a delicious baked dessert.
You'll also see a heart-shaped baking tin, because baking is all about love. To help you tap into that love, we provided you with a little piece of inspiration. Please turn over your heart-shaped baking tins.
Oh my goodness. This is my sister. She's back in Nigeria. I love my sister so much.
I see the loves of my life. I am in this competition for my papa. My 2 brothers, they're my life. Seeing Grandma's face, I'm just elated. She's such a beautiful woman, and she's inspired me so much. I don't know where the judges found this picture of my dad. He's my biggest supporter, and I'm gonna show him that I can do this.
Michelle,
Yes, chef.
whose picture are you looking at?
My boys,
How old are they?
5 and 7.
How's it been for you being away from them?
It's a daily struggle to be away from them. This dish will be for them.
Mary, whose picture is on your baking tin?
It's my mom.
Tell us a little bit about your mom and what she means to you.
She's the strongest person I've ever met. She raised my brother and I alone.
When I was 4, my family and I were in a car accident. My dad died, and my mom and brother were both seriously injured. I was okay, but it really shaped who I am.
Do you bake for her?
Ever since I was little, she was always my taste tester, even on the terrible things that I made when I was 4.
That's what moms do.
It is.
Jeremy, who's in that picture?
My 2 beautiful nieces, Sophia and Gianna. I'm living with my sister right now since I lost everything in the fire. So I always see my nieces. It's really hard to be away from them for so long. Without my sister's family taking me in after the fire, I would be homeless. So I'm forever grateful to them with all my heart.
Tonight, we want the people in those pictures to inspire MasterChef quality baking.
We will taste the 3 most tempting desserts, and the home cook who makes the best one will earn a sweet advantage in the upcoming elimination round.
And if that's not motivation enough, the home cook who wins the mystery box will have their winning recipe featured in a Baysell margarine advertising campaign.
It is phenomenal. If there's any challenge I want to win, it is this one.
You have 1 hour and full access to a specialty pantry. Are you ready to bake your hearts out?
Yes, chef.
You got this, Veronica.
Your 1 hour starts now!
Did anyone see pineapples? My nieces love pineapple. Oh, here. So I'm gonna make a grilled pineapple upside down cake.
Okay, here. I got him.
When someone bakes for you, it is unmistakable that they care about you.
It's all about memories. One of the first things that I learned to bake was actually Welsh cakes, because I'm from South Wales, and Welsh cakes were such a big part of my culture and growing up.
I started baking at around 10. I did one of these chiffon upside down cakes. You know, remember you do those cakes, you had the ring and then you had to put it upside down? So that was my first memory of baking.
I'm going to be making a dessert sandwich. I'm putting my entire heart into this dish. Seeing that picture just made me really miss my parents.
I moved out to BC about 4 years ago, and my parents are still back in Manitoba.
I'm excited to cook this with my parents in mind.
Come on, cake.
Woo! Get in there.
Margarine is a very versatile, practical ingredient. It doesn't get hard, so it stays very soft.
It's always ready to use right after the fridge.
Show a little love. I love baking. Baking is not for a special occasion. Baking is for like Tuesday evening, I'm home from work and I want a cupcake. I love croissants. My mom loves croissants. So I'm making kind of a take on an almond croissant, but in cake form.
I'm gonna cook with a ton of heart. My parents mean everything to me. They're my biggest supporters, so I'm not gonna let them down. It's kind of a big deal, and I'm putting some things on hold in terms of medicine, and I was kind of not expecting them to support me as much as they would, but they're so awesome that they just did. My father absolutely loves key lime pie, so I'm gonna reinvent the key lime pie and make it into a cake.
Michelle, what are you making?
I'm making a chocolate and hazelnut tort. I'm going with heart today. I can't eat this cake. I'm allergic to hazelnuts. But my kids love hazelnut spread.
Isn't that amazing? You make something for your kids that you're allergic to because they like it. That is true love.
You said it.
This is a cake that they would devour.
30 minutes! You have 30 minutes left!
My dad loves green tea, and my mom loves chestnut cream.
So I'm gonna mix the two together and make a matcha roll cake.
It's decorated at the batter level, and I don't think the judges have ever seen anything like it. What I'm about to do is practically impossible in an hour. I'm not sure I can do it, but that's what my dad taught me to do. Shoot for the stars, try your hardest, and that's what I'm going to do today. I'm not going to play it safe.
The judges have accused me of not cooking from the heart on numerous occasions, and I'm gonna prove them wrong.
I'm finally baking.
Terry,
Hi, chef.
look at that smile.
I know. I love baking, and it's great to have a baking challenge.
So tell me, how much inspiration are you getting right now from your sister?
Oh, I'm getting a lot of inspiration from my sister. She's also an amazing baker, and we bake a lot. And we baked these cheesecakes together before.
Cheesecake?
So, yeah, I'm making cheesecake 3 ways.
3 cheesecakes
I am doing 3 cheesecakes.
in 60 minutes.
In 60 minutes, because I believe I have something to prove.
All right, I'm excited.
Thank you, chef.
Hi there, Epperly.
Hi, Chef Michael.
So what have you decided to make for dessert?
I'm doing a flourless chocolate ganache tart. This is a dish inspired by my grandma. She's fun, she's bold. I hope to one day grow up to be just like her.
I'm getting a sense where you get some of this from now.
Definitely from
Connecting
my
the dots.
grandma, definitely.
That's great. Good luck, Epperly.
Thank you very much.
20 minutes left!
Oh, that smells so good.
If they're having anything that's hot, that should be cooling at this point. Because you do not want to put a cool liquid on top of a hot cake.
I need to get this in the blast chiller immediately. I can't put the chestnut cream onto a hot cake.
No, thank you. I need to wait. Close it. Ah! Oh my God. Oh,
I've lost my cake.
oh God.
Oh my God.
This is a disaster. This is an absolute disaster.
Time is running out in the Baking with Heart Mystery Box Challenge.
Oh wait, close it. Ah! Oh my God. Oh,
I've lost my cake. This is a disaster.
oh God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, what is that?
I feel defeated. There's nothing that I can do to fix this.
That has got to be heartbreaking.
Michelle is still flustered, but I know she can salvage what's left of her cake.
Okay, your ring molds. Here you go.
Veronica suggests to me to make a smaller cake. It won't be as elegant and as pretty, but it's my only choice.
That's okay.
I can't give up now. I want my kids to see how much of a fighter their mother is.
We still do it.
The last 10 minutes, it's all about the finishing touches. It's the filling, it's the stuffing, it's the layering of the icing.
Mary right now has that laser beam focus.
I need to show the judges that I'm the best baker here.
I want the judges to see that even though I'm not much of a baker, that I can still hold my own. I'm gonna go with as many layers as I can. I want this cake to be really high. I don't want it to fall over.
It's cold. I got it. One of the most difficult Japanese desserts that I executed in an hour. Hey, brother, you doing good? Oh, wow, that looks amazing. So Japanese roll cake.
Oh, freak.
Look at my... Jeremy's definitely struggling. The icing is running down because his cake is just too hot. You cannot ice a cake when it's hot.
Icing melted.
1 minute! You have 1 minute left! Come on, 1 minute!
Michelle is an absolute fighter. I cannot believe that she's pulling through this.
Okay. Oh my God, it's so close.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heads up!
The judges have been observing and sampling throughout the challenge. They now take one final look before selecting the most promising family-inspired desserts.
We were blown away by what you did tonight. The first home cook we'd like to call up was inspired by a loving and supportive parent.
And that home cook was Veronica.
I am super proud. I know my family would be super proud. I'm just hoping all the flavors are there. It's a Japanese matcha roll cake with the chestnut cream in the center.
It is impressive.
Thank you, chef.
I don't even know how to do these patterns myself, I'll be honest. I don't know how you pull that off. It's extraordinary.
Thank you, chef.
There's a perfect balance between the chestnut cream and the green tea and that white chocolate crunch. Outstanding.
Thank you, chef.
Extremely light, and the sponge is incredibly moist. Did you do anything to the sponge to make it so moist?
No, I just have a good recipe and the basil helped out.
Extraordinary presentation, technique. I can't find anything to fault on this. Thank you.
Thank you, chef. My dad would be ecstatic to see me now. He would be so proud.
The second home cook, whose dish we'd like to taste, tapped into their passion for baking and plated a beautiful dessert. Terry, please bring up your dish.
I am thinking about my sister as I walk up with my dish, because I know she's gonna be very proud of this moment. So I've got 3 different types of cheesecakes on the dish. I've got a raspberry cheesecake, a lemon cheesecake, and a milk chocolate cheesecake.
The presentation to me is absolutely beautiful. Between the simple piping, the tuxedo-dressed dipped strawberries, the feather work on top of the chocolate, a lot of different technique.
Yes, chef. I put all I had into this cheesecake.
It all comes down to taste, though, Terry.
Yes, chef, it does.
Terry, it has got that rich, creamy, but ever so ultra smooth filling. That crisp lemon just cleans it up nicely as you chew through it. And then you've got that wonderful crisp base to it.
Thank you, chef.
Your sister would be very proud.
That's nice.
Thank you, chef.
It's light, the crust is perfect, nice and crunchy. You got the nice ratio of crust and cream cheese. And of course, it looks good. Well done.
Thank you, chef. I feel on top of the world.
The third home cook we're calling up didn't let their lack of baking experience hold them back for 1 second. And that home cook was Sean. Please bring your dish up.
I'm super happy. My dad would love this cake. This one's for you, Dad. It's a layered key lime cake covered with a Swiss meringue and torched, and then just a little lime zest.
That's a pretty impressive looking dessert.
Thank you very much, chef.
The kind of thing as a little kid you want to stick your finger in and just take a big lick, right? Now let's see what happens when we cut this open. Mission accomplished. You've got that meringue that is very soft, that sponge cake, wonderful moist, but has a little flavor from the lime, which cleans it up really nicely. It's got it all going on.
Thank you.
Kaboom. It's awesome. That lime zest just jumps out. Cake is beyond moist. Take a look at that. What you achieved.
Definitely proud. I hope my parents are too. I couldn't be happier with myself. I wish I could save a piece of this cake for my dad.
All 3 of you did a fantastic job. You need to take a few moments to discuss. The cheesecake that Terry did, showed immense technique.
I'm a goal-getter. Second best is never good enough. I always want to be first in everything I do.
Veronica was very precise. The sponge cake was absolutely beautiful.
I've never won a mystery box and I want to take control of the competition.
Sean's Caroline Creations, it's innovative.
I'm quite accustomed to the comfort of the balcony, and I don't want to have to fight for my life.
All right, let's go.
It was clear that you were all inspired by your loved ones tonight, and you've made it extremely hard for us to choose a winner.
The home cook who created the most innovative and delicious dessert was Veronica.
I know how difficult executing this cake was. This is the best dish I've made since I came to Masterchef Canada.
For winning tonight's Mystery Box Challenge, your Japanese matcha roll recipe will be featured in a basil margarine ad campaign.
Good job, girl.
Come on up here and stand next to me, please.
Thank you.
Normally, at the end of every Mystery Box Challenge, we invite the winner into the MasterChef Canada pantry. Tonight, you will not be joining us in the pantry, Veronica.
Okay.
That's because we're bringing your advantage out here to you.
I have no idea what's going on.
Inside this crate is the incredible, versatile ingredients that everybody will be working with today. Everybody except you, Veronica.
You'll be safe from elimination. Are you ready to see the ingredients everyone else will be cooking with today?
Yes, chef.
All right, Veronica, take a look inside.
Veronica looks like she's shocked about what's in the box.
What's in there? I'm freaking out.
After winning the Mystery Box Challenge, Veronica is safe from elimination.
Take a look inside.
Now she gets to see the secret ingredient the other home cooks will be working with.
Veronica, this versatile ingredient can be used to make a variety of incredibly delicious dishes. And we're supplying you with 2 versions of it. One fresh and one canned. Your second advantage is that you get to pick who will cook with the fresh ingredient and who will cook with the canned.
I don't know what's in those cans, but I don't want one. I'm a food snob. I like my food to be refined.
Veronica, do you have a strategy in mind?
Yes, I do. I like seeing people perform at their best, so I'm going to assign people what I think they'll be good at.
My dad raised me to battle with the best. If someone falls off in the end, it's because they were outcooked.
Do you know which home cooks you'll be assigning the canned ingredient to?
Yes, I do.
Then please go hand these cans to them.
Good luck to you, sir. Thank you. No problem.
Veronica has let us all know that she's playing up to our strengths. I'm like, what the heck? I'm a canned food cook? Thanks, buddy!
Remember, this is an elimination challenge. At least one of you will be leaving this competition.
You will have full access to the pantry and only 45 minutes to create MasterChef quality dishes.
And keep in mind, your mystery ingredients, whether it's fresh or canned, must be the star of your dish.
Are you ready to find out what that ingredient is?
Yes, chef.
Head to the pantry. It's your time starts now!
Oh my god! Pumpkins! I love pumpkin! Wowzers, I did not see that coming.
I've never cooked pumpkin in my life, so I'm definitely nervous. I have a lot running through my head right now.
I have no idea what I'm gonna do with a fresh pumpkin.
I am excited. I always have canned pumpkin at home. It's quick, it's rich. I'm pumped. Pumpkin. Chicken broth.
I have made several things with pumpkin before, and I'm happy that I don't have the canned pumpkin. Just excited to get into the MasterChef Canada kitchen and kill it.
Gotta come through, gotta come through.
Parsley.
Eggs, cornstarch.
I truly believe Veronica wants people to excel. Canned pumpkins aren't really my thing. If I just had a raw pumpkin, I would have a whole plethora of ideas.
Idea right here.
I would be delighted to have a fresh pumpkin. I would be doing something grilled, something poached in a little miso. I think it just allows you to do a little bit more with it than just something that is more of a puree base.
I think Veronica chose fresh pumpkin for me because she does understand that I prefer to work with fresh ingredients. So I think she was trying to help me out.
You know, pumpkin is a very delicate vegetable. It's very easy to overpower. So I would be happy if I got the canned. The flavor concentrates, so it's actually almost, in some cases, a superior version to the fresh.
I need a can opener because I got some canned pumpkin today to work with. Veronica. April realizes that I was trying to help her. Canned pumpkin has a real punch, whereas the fresh pumpkin is very subtle.
I'm not mad at Veronica for giving me the fresh pumpkin, because I'm screwed either way. I don't know my way around pumpkin other than Halloween, so I'm pretty nervous. It's a really difficult fruit to work with. I think it's a fruit, vegetable. What is it?
Mario, what would you do?
I would do an incredible soup with lots of cinnamon, cloves, ginger, maybe a little bit of coconut milk.
I would do some pasta, maybe a pumpkin gnocchi, flavored with a little bit of Szechuan pepper.
Sounds wonderful.
I'm making a smoked cheddar pumpkin soup today.
I've never made pumpkin soup before, but I was told by the judges that I have to step outside of my comfort zone. I'm going on my gut.
That's enough.
Hi there, Terry.
Hi, Chef Michael.
So you found yourself at the pumpkin patch.
I did, Chef.
Have you worked with pumpkins before?
I work a lot with pumpkins. We used to grow pumpkins behind our backyard.
Oh, back home in Nigeria?
Back home in Nigeria.
Oh, beautiful. So what are you cooking for us?
I'm making a pumpkin risotto. It's a meal I make a lot for my friends and family, and they all love it. It's gonna be amazing if it turns out the way I want it to.
It's coming along?
It's coming along.
It's about those layers of flavors.
Thanks, Chef.
I'm making a pumpkin cheesecake. For some reason, when I saw the canned pumpkin, I knew I had to go baking, and this is the first thing that popped into my head.
Jacqueline is blitzing down pumpkin seeds, and she is making a pumpkin seed crust. Brilliant.
I'm not ready to go home yet, so I just need to make this work. Bake, baby, bake.
Hey, Pearlie, what are you doing?
I'm making a canned pumpkin soup, and I'm doing a beautiful panini with it with some roasted vegetables, and I made a pumpkin spread today as well to go on my sandwich.
Would have took you ages to start off with a raw pumpkin. You got a blessing when you got the tin.
Who knew a tin of pumpkin would be a blessing? Thank you, Chef Elton. Thank
Good
you,
luck.
Veronica. No problem, April. Can of pumpkin.
Making a pumpkin squash soup. I have some apple. I have some apricot flavoring. I don't know if the flavors are gonna work. I've never cooked in an elimination challenge. I've been pretty lucky with that. I have no idea if this dish is gonna be enough to keep me here. I'm fighting for my life.
The home cooks race to turn their pumpkins into Masterchef quality dishes before time runs out.
This clock is never on my side.
I'm really getting stressed out. I have too many things going on with my soup and my sandwich.
I really gotta get moving right now. Great multitasking, Harry.
Thank you.
Michelle, your station looks like Flavor Island over there. I know. I'm so excited for you.
Michelle's my best friend here. I want to see her do well.
Michelle, she's doing a pumpkin soup with a zillion toppings. And I hope she's not going to overpower that pumpkin, because the pumpkin has to be the star.
Wow, there's a lot of activity happening here, Mary. What are you making?
I'm making pumpkin gnocchi with a blue bechamel. I'm not putting potato in there because I want to keep the pumpkin flavor up front.
Sounds actually quite ambitious.
We'll see.
You think Veronica gave you a gift?
I do think she gave me a gift.
Okay.
Gnocchi is in my blood. It's just what I do.
Thank God that I paired this with the potato, because the pumpkin is a little mushy and the potato is keeping it together.
I'm confident in my abilities. I'm going to be able to make this work.
Mary and Jennifer are both making gnocchi, but it seems like Jennifer is making it with potato, and I don't know if that's a good idea.
5 minutes and 5 minutes left!
I know pumpkin is very fibrous, so I'm blending that puree like mad. I want to bring out the flavors of pumpkin because that's got to be the star of the show.
Jacqueline is the only one doing the dessert.
She's making a cheesecake, right?
Yes.
Is it gonna set in time? Risky move.
I want this more than anything, and I'm never going to give up.
1 minute! You have 1 minute left!
Oh my gosh. I felt for myself.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it's up!
Wow.
Great job, everyone. Let's find out how you did.
Dr. Sean, please bring up your pumpkin dish.
I look down at my dish and I'm a little worried that it's not very gourmet. It's a pumpkin puree soup flavored with apple, ginger, sage, and pumpkin crostini.
Very interesting. All right, let's taste. Wow, I like it. You have the right amount of pumpkin, right amount of stock, and that apple complements it beautifully. You honor the pumpkin, and I like that.
Thank you very much, Chef Alvin.
It's full, it's luxurious, and very fresh tasting. Just looking at this soup, how beautiful and bright that is. How smooth that is. Beautiful, beautiful soup. From its color to its taste to its texture.
Thank you so much, Chef.
Jennifer, please bring up your dish.
I got this. This girl knows how to make pasta.
Today I made for you a pumpkin potato gnocchi.
It tastes more like potato gnocchi than pumpkin.
That's disappointing.
I don't taste the pumpkin. It's not present to me. The one redeeming thing about this, it's a very good gnocchi. But I don't know if you honored the main ingredient, which was pumpkin.
Did not see that coming at all.
Mary, please bring up your dish.
There's two gnocchis. If mine's not better than Jennifer's, I could be going home today. This is a pumpkin gnocchi with a blue cheese bechamel and crispy sage.
All right, so let me try it. You have delivered. You know, you have the sweetness from the pumpkin in the gnocchi. You have the saltiness coming from the crispy pancetta. And the blue cheese, just that umph. Nothing's overpowering each other. You know, I love these little orange gnocchis because when I see them, it reminds me of pumpkin. I'm gonna say, you deliver what we wanted.
Thank you, Chef.
Definitely what I wanted.
Thank you.
Jacqueline, please bring up your pumpkin dish.
The challenge was to honor the pumpkin, and I think I've done that in the flavors. I hope it's enough.
It's a pumpkin cheesecake with a pumpkin seed crust, blackberry coulis, and a blackberry chantilly cream.
You don't look exactly over the moon. Why is that?
I think it's a little undercooked in the center.
So you think it's uncooked? Let me see.
This is top 10. Raw cheesecake can send me home.
So you think it's uncooked? Let me see. It's not as bad as you think, but I would say slightly undercooked.
Okay.
This really tastes like pumpkin. You know what impressed me the most is your crust. I think it's a fantastic idea to make good use of the pumpkin seed.
April Lee, please bring your dish to the front.
I hope that the judges see a charming, heartful dish that's just warm and rustic. I'm hoping that they see April Lee in this.
I did a pumpkin soup with roasted vegetables, with a panini and a pumpkin mayonnaise.
Why the sandwich?
I love soup and a sandwich. It's like the perfect food for me. You get a little dunking in the soup, and I just think it's harmonious.
Which is the star of the show here, though? The soup or the sandwich?
The soup, for sure.
Okay. It's kind of overwhelmed by all the spices and the other vegetables. Did you strain it?
I did not.
It's very chunky. I wish it were strained, actually.
Okay.
I am curious about the sandwich, though. A lot of salt in there. You did two kind of mediocre pumpkin applications.
Mediocre is not a word any chef or home cook wants to hear, that's for sure.
I would do less.
Okay.
Focus more on the task at hand, which is pumpkin.
Hearing that was an eye-opener. It really just makes me want to step up to the challenge.
Terry, please bring up your dish.
I almost went home last week, and if I don't blow them off their feet today, I could be on my way back home. I made a roasted pumpkin risotto with a freshly grated Parmigiano Reggiano and about a pinch of freshly grated nutmeg.
So Terry,
Yes, Chef.
you got the fresh pumpkin.
I did, Chef.
Did that make you happy?
It did make me happy, Chef.
The pumpkin flavor is there. There's a little texture from the sofrito there. It's an interesting dish to look at. The flavors are complex. It's a great risotto. You know what you're doing.
Thank you, Chef.
Michelle, please bring up your dish.
I made a roasted pumpkin and cheddar soup and the cheddar baked spread.
And you got the fresh pumpkin, right?
Yes, I did.
So this looks like a nice light little lunch that you might have at home.
It's a little bit more refined, I would say, than what I would do at home.
I don't see the refinement. What are the flavorings I should taste in here?
Roast sweet potato, roast leek, celery, onion, garlic, thyme, rosemary, white wine, a little bit of cream, and some stock.
I think those flavors have overpowered the subtleties of that pumpkin. Maybe a touch too much onion. At this stage of this competition, I need to see your cooking become more elevated.
I pushed myself. I worked really hard on this.
Right. I wish it'd come through a little bit more on the dish. We saw a lot of innovation here tonight. We now need to take a few moments to discuss.
There was some really amazing food there.
With most of the dishes, we got the star, which is a pumpkin. There was 1 or 2 in there that probably did not deliver.
I think one of them has actually hit their limit.
But one has to go home tonight, and it's never easy picking one.
I'm not ready to go home. Not now.
One has to go home tonight, and it's never easy picking.
All right, let's go. That was a tough challenge, and the results were mixed. We'll start at the top end of the spectrum.
The best dish of the night was made by Sean. Congratulations, Sean.
I'm thinking that the other home cooks are finally starting to realize that I'm a bit more of a threat.
The second best dish was made by a home cook who's developing a bit of a reputation. Mary, you did it again.
Me! I'm second! I feel amazing!
And tonight, there was a third dish that deserved special recognition. Terry.
I'm here to win this competition, and I'm glad I'm finally getting the recognition I crave.
Congratulations. All 3 of you will be captains in our next team challenge. Unfortunately, there were 3 pumpkin dishes that failed to meet our expectations. April Lee.
Jennifer.
Michelle.
As much as it pains us, we have to send at least one of you home tonight. And it's incredibly difficult because you all have so much potential. But we can't judge just based on potential. We have to make our decisions based on the plates that we tasted tonight. April Lee, your dish was just good enough to keep you in the game. Please head back to your station.
Michelle and Jennifer, you made pumpkin dishes that were not up to our standards or your own. And we had to carefully measure the merits and flaws on each plate. We had no choice but to eliminate Michelle. Jennifer, please head back to your station. Michelle, you're not only a passionate cook, you're a passionate teacher, and your skill and dedication is truly inspirational.
Thank you, Chef.
The only thing that will make it easier for your fellow home cooks to see you go is knowing how overjoyed your husband and 2 boys will be having you back home. Please come up and say goodbye.
It's been a ridiculously overwhelming experience. Masterchef Canada has already changed my life because it's changed me.
Keep going, guys. Power through. Keep going.
I have grown as a home cook, and the experience alone has made me a better person.
I'm so happy.
Michelle, I'd like you to take a look out there and tell us who you think is Canada's next Master Chef.
Hands down, I think Veronica's got this. I know that. She's got this.
Thank you, Michelle.
I finally found other people who are as passionate about food as I am. I've had the time of my life. So you got this, girl. You got this.
We just lost a very talented home cook from this competition. And it's a tough reminder that you're only as good as your most recent dish. We'll see you at your next team challenge.
My best friend's gone. The rest of these people are just competitors. So one by one, they're going home. So that'll be the finale for Michelle and my dad to see me win this thing. Bottom line, it's on.
Next time on Masterchef Canada.
Oktoberfest.
Guten Tag!
I'm the sausage queen.
A grueling team challenge
Lamb sausage is still available.
combines technique, taste, and tenacity,
Totally underdone. Not acceptable.
and threatens to expose the top 9's weak link.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness! Got fire here.
Ah!